Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tulips and Tarot. This is actually my very first YouTube reading, so welcome and thank you for being here. Today, we are going to focus on the question or the theme of this full moon that is happening tonight. Today is the 17th of October 2024, and there's currently a full moon, a massive astrological event happening. If I'm not mistaken, it is the biggest or most influential, most significant full moon of the year. So today we're gonna dive in and see what this full moon, what this energy is, changing in your life, what this energy is either, bringing in, taking out, or both. We'll see how it goes. So for today, we are gonna do it in a pick a pile or pick a card style. I have these three options here for you. So we'll run through them in a moment, but I want to start out with saying that if you are drawn to all three or two of the piles, or just the one pile, that's perfectly fine. Uh, there might be three situations that you need to, or multiple situations that you need to hear about, or learn something about, or whichever the way the cards take us. I'm going to leave it quite open ended to spirit, to your higher self, to God, to the universe, uh, however it is that you believe, and we'll see what comes out. I'm quite excited. A little bit of background, if I may continue rambling. I spent a lot of time preparing this. I know it does look quite simple and it looks quite minimalist, but I spent a lot of time preparing, or at least it felt like a lot of time preparing. A lot came through while I was preparing, but we'll see. Okay, so let's move to picking your piles. Right here, excuse me. Right here, I would like you just to take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. A deep belly breath, just to center us, to ground us, and I'll move into guiding you through picking the pile. So I want to take a breath with you. So three, two, one, inhale, and three, two, exhale. I call upon our spirit teams and our angelic guides, any and all beings of pure white light who wish to work with us today, guide us today. I invite you in now. Um, I would invite you, the viewer, to pause the screen now, connect to your intuition, and choose one of the three piles, or like I said, multiples. The first pile, pile number one, is we have this little white candle, just a tea light candle, and we have this little affirmation that I made today that says, I am courageous. And then we also just have the original Rider Waite, excuse me, Rider Waite deck for pile one, or pile courageous. And then pile two, we have this black candle, and uh, we have the I am passionate affirmation. Apologies, got distracted. I am passionate affirmation, and we have the divine. I got this deck today, the Tarot of the Divine. Apologies, I got it like not even a few hours ago. Um, Let me put this candle back. There's meaning to that, and that one. Okay. Um, Let me just redo that one. Yeah. And then last and final pile would be the little pink candle with the I am confident affirmation and the Shadowscapes Tarot. So I'm going to give you a moment now to pause the video, take your time, take another breath if you need to, and just listen to your intuition, listen to your guidance, and we'll start right in. So I'm gonna start with pile one. Let's move the other piles to the side here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so pile one, we have your little tea light candle, and actually, before I do that, there's a message that needs to come through with that. And we have your little affirmation, I am courageous. I want to put that right there. Let's put it that way, yeah, so that you guys can see it. Like that, perfect. And then we have the Rider-Waite arrow, the original, the OG. Actually, I don't even remember how long I have had this deck. Okay, but let's start with the message from the tea candle, the tea light candle. So while I was preparing the piles, all three of the candles kind of like fell out of my hand as I put them down because I wanted to be very gingerly about it, very gentle with it, prepping and all of that. But I noticed like all of the wicks of the candles were like pointing to a time on the clock, and I actually just took it as that. And so like this one, pile one, your time that the wick fell on the time was or is 11 o'clock. So 11 o'clock a.m., p.m., whatever it is, might be significant to this pile. But yeah, so I just wanted to say that. So right now, I would like to just make a little wish with you, whatever it is. I will give you a moment, kind of like settle in, kind of stabilize your wish in your mind, visualize it in your mind, and then we are going to make a wish together on this tea light candle, and it will be sitting there for the rest of your reading. Um, so right now, you can pause the video and make your wish, and I will light the candle. Okay, great. Your wish is lit. So my bee, I struggled to get the candle lit on the first time. I'm a little nervous tonight, being my first YouTube channel reading. Like all of these videos and stuff so far out of my comfort zone, to be very honest with you. But I am courageous, so we do what we can. I try again. Maybe there is some nervousness in you. Maybe there is something that you need to work on. Some confidence you need to build. Maybe with the I am confident pile, you you need some confidence. Maybe you were drawn to that pile as well. Okay, sorry. Messages are starting to come in, so. We have our first card out, and it is the Ten of Cups. So before I continue, I just want to pull all of the cards and get them on the table. Ten of Cups for one. Beautiful energy coming through. Third card, please, Spirit. Third card. Okay, we have the Magician. Oh, look at all those yellows. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, fourth card. Okay, and Spirit, then your last card. Last card for pile. Courageous. And it's the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. At the bottom of the okay, great. Okay. At the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, what that means, the card that usually appears on the bottom of the deck is kind of like the theme for the reading. So excuse me, I have a little frog in my throat, so I apologize. I'm trying to be very demure about it. Anyway, so with the Ace of Pentacles being the theme of the reading, we can see that there is a very, very beautiful new beginning. Very tangible is the word I'm hearing. Tangible new beginning coming through with this new moon. So there might be something new, a new opportunity coming in. It might have to do with your career being a pentacle. It might have to do with money. It might have to do, like pentacles are things we can touch, things here in the physical realm with us. So that's the theme of the reading. Beautiful, beautiful energy coming through for the I am courageous pile. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's get into this. Sorry, I just needed a sip of water. I don't know what's going on with my throat, but we power through. We power through. Okay, so the Ten of Cups. Let's start there. Ten of Cups. I'm sighing because, like, this is wonderful energy for you. There is an incredible upgrade happening in your experience with this full moon, and it starts with this feeling of emotional completion, emotional fulfillment. The Ten of Cups is a card about, this little happy family. Like, they have their little house, and like the kids playing in the yard, and like the partnership is strong between the two adults, So, yeah, and I mean, this little Ten of Cups rainbow in the sky. Um, it starts, your new beginning starts with this ending, this 10. This 10 in numerology is completion, so it suits each other beautifully. Here's the ending, there's the beginning. And I'm also getting this message that any familial specifically, but any relational conflicts, any relational uh, issues will be resolved, and it will be kind of like a win-win situation, a situation where all parties involved feel um, like this is fair, this is good. Okay, and then from this emotional fulfillment, we move into something, um, some moment in your life where there is definitely a solid feeling of completion. Like, you feel like, oh my goodness, this thing that I wanted to do, this thing that I wanted to get done, that it's done now. I'm at the end of this, and this is going to be such a happy cause for celebration. With the Four of Wands, we look at unity. We look at how can I uh, togetherness. Like oneness. It is with the four being here, the number four being here. It's a card of stability. It's a card of um, yeah, celebration. So whatever this ending, this emotional fulfillment, this beautiful completion is in your life, it will be a very happy cause for celebration. There's also a very strong message coming through of being supported. So um, through all of this. So uh, the people around you, the ones that love you, will support you in this. And then we have the Magician card right here, smack dab in the middle. Also a one with the ace, and the Magician speaks to you manifesting this like 100%. That's coming through so strong. Like, this is something, this completion, this ending, this cause for celebration is something that you manage. Sorry, my throat. Apologies. Is something that you managed to manifest, and and the completion of this, the physicality of this completion within your experience is going to make you believe in magic, is what I'm hearing. Like, it's going to make you believe in your magic. That is crazy. In your magic. Okay, I'm really drawn to the infinity symbol. um the message coming through with the infinity symbol here is, because you now understand the interconnectedness of life and of this human 3D experience, because you understand how all is one and one is all, it's leveled you up to like a point of detachment where that is exactly the pinpoint where the law of attachment started, law of attraction started working for you. But yeah, maybe this is something that you have been really attached to, something that um, means so much to you. With how happy you're feeling about its ending and about its completion, it must have been it's glorious. It's beautiful. So just to recap before we continue. Beautiful, happy ending that's going to be celebrated, something that you've been working on, something that you've been working towards, that is now coming into your reality. Especially, I wanted to say earlier as well, especially with like the pentacle energy being here. Like I said, pentacles are in this realm, the physical. Okay. Now we're moving on to the page of wands, and I feel so um, like the message feels so validated because here you have it affecting your emotional world, affecting your like spiritual, your spirit, your soul world. And here is you, learning that lesson throughout how long it took you, through all of that time, learning how to be this, how to do this, how to act as if is what I'm hearing. Okay. And now you have this upgrade in your spiritual world, in your spiritual self, in your soul. Like, yeah, it's new. It's a page, so the page are the youngest of the court cards, but there's also a difference between a 10 and a page, because the 10 is like the completion of the cycle, the 11 is the mastering, like the page is the mastering of the cycle. And you've mastered something here. Absolutely, you've mastered this level of manifestation that you are now capable of. And then, although you might feel like this is so new, this is like, you know this is overwhelmingly new, is what I'm hearing. Even though you feel like that, there's also this sense of absolute, like, I am so worthy of this, I am so deserving of this, I worked so hard on this. Like, I'm just seeing how lovingly she's gazing at this pentacle, and like here, the Three of Wands, we'll get to that, but um here she is gazing at that pentacle, at this opportunity that she now holds in her hand, this new beginning that she now holds in her hand. And she, like, the feeling I'm getting is I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you, pile one. Like, group courageous, pile courageous. What beautiful, beautiful energy. Like, please comment like down below what this is. I would love to know. I'm so proud of you. You worked so hard on this. Like, you worked so hard on this. And full moons are all about like completions and like endings. And the moon, she's full now. She's ready to release. She's ready to begin again. And but in the best way, like not in an heavy ending type of way, in a like a very natural transition to the next level, to the next stage. Good on you, pile one. Okay. I do want to pull you some oracle cards to end off, so let's see. So we have the cosmic oracle here. I want to pull one card for spirit, please. One more card as guidance. Ooh, no. Sorry, I just heard. Okay. So we're gonna pull from the Cosmic Oracle. We're gonna pull some cards on what is activating. What is this full moon activating in Group Courageous? That's what I'm gonna call y'all. Okay. Group Courageous. What is this full moon activating? And we have Cosmic Connection. Goodness, I love that. Okay, self-worth at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Can't get clearer than that. Let me put this here. Okay. Cosmic Connection. Okay, we have the 11. See, I was picking up on that 11 energy with the page of wands, because it goes 10, page, knight. Okay, but Cosmic Connection. So I'm being called to read the message. So let's see what the guidebook says. Cosmic Connection, number 11. So here we go. Okay. This card brings the message of divine support and illumination. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Wait, let me put it like this. Apologies. One moment. Um, yeah, man. Absolutely. I'm telling you, you're leveling up. Okay. This card brings the message of divine support and illumination. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels with greater understanding, insight, and perception. It is no coincidence that you are finding yourself in sync with new people whose vibrations are at a similar frequency to your own. These new connections are bringing you greater clarity and reflecting the radiant light within you. Yes, yes. All of that yellow, like light, sunlight, that's beautiful. I agree. Okay. Yes, there are challenges that surround you, challenges that can really tug at your heartstrings, but please understand that these challenges come to you at this time to help you grow and evolve to higher states of consciousness. Okay, so I feel like these challenges that this card is talking about, like that is what is completed here. This is what those challenges are what the full moon is taking out of your experience. Like so Oh, I'm getting so excited. I just need to calm down from. Um, okay. The universal energy of love has sent beautiful, light-filled souls to guide your way and assist you through this transition. Not only do you have these wonderful earthly guides, but also the assistance of loving cosmic guides from a higher dimension. You are a visionary of love, and through the raising of your own vibration, you will assist others to awaken. Spirit sees your hunger and desire for change. It sees your passion and thirst for planetary healing. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition, but first, your own vibration and light needs to be raised. This opportunity comes to you through the challenges you currently face. You see, dear one, the understanding gained from these challenges and the healing they bring with the precursor will be the precursor to your own increased light. Keep going and know you are not alone during this time. And then they have like this little affirmation here that I would like to read for you guys. So the affirmation says, I am illuminated, inspired, and grateful for this opportunity to expand in the light of pure consciousness. Associated chakras, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. What a beautiful card. Okay, so I feel like this card just absolutely confirms what we picked up in the cards. Okay, so the challenges that you faced, the hardships that you endured, like they are completed now, and they're completed because you learned how to love yourself. You learned your own self worth, and this comes this learning of this lesson comes with this beautiful divinely guided opportunity that just kind of like enters your life and is such a great cause of of celebration, you know, something that you've worked towards, something that you've worked for. And as you can see, like they in this card in the guidebook, they were talking about your light increasing after these hardships, you know. And as you can see, I'm kind of like there's a little yellow, there's a little yellow, this card is yellow, this card is yellow, this guy is dressed in yellow, and the sky here is yellow. You know, so excuse me. So there, I don't know what. I'm so sorry, my throat's like gurgling. Um, but yeah, I mean, your light is increasing. You've done what you needed to do. You were courageous. I am courageous, and you mastered something with 11. So let's put it right here. Ah, let's put it right here. Apologies. You are my guinea pigs. Um, First ever YouTube channel. Cannot believe it. Okay, so now I would like to get some guidance from your higher self. So we believe, here at Tulips and Tarot, at least, um, that we are all immortal spiritual beings living a temporary human experience, and we are 100% divine, 100% human. And I like to read these cards as talking to your higher self. And let's see what your higher self has to say. Obviously, you can take it as you want. Okay, Spirit, what is your, well, let's ask, courageous group courageous. So what is your higher self? What is your guidance from your higher self? Let's see. There we go. We have two. One flipped over right here. Oh, we have, wait, no. Yeah, we have two. Okay, so Um, in these cards, they speak of God. I know not everyone resonates with that, so you can just kind of alternate the word to your higher power. Okay, so the first guidance that your higher self, your higher power, um, wants to give you is under his teaching every relationship becomes a lesson in love. Yeah, okay, so these hardships that you um, have endured, especially with it being the cup suit, could have very well been a romantic relationship specifically is what I'm hearing, but also, just any relationship that touched your heart, um, whether that be platonic, familial, romantic, whatever. But your guidance here is, and I feel like you kind of already know this or kind of already, have somewhat of an understanding of this, that our relationships in any relationship in our life is a mirror um, to something inside of us, to ourselves, so the more we love ourselves, the more loving relationships we'll attract. And every relationship has a lesson of how to love yourself better in loving that person better. There's a a beautiful duality, a beautiful yin yang flow to that. So, first piece of advice under his teaching, every relationship becomes a lesson in love. And then I, okay, I'm a little awestruck. Just one moment. Um, okay, sorry. Sometimes tarot just kind of blows my mind, and this was one of those moments. Pile one, group courageous. I feel for you. I feel like this might be my pile. I haven't done the other two piles, but I feel like this might be my pile. If you feel like because of everything you have been through, the hardships you've endured, the lessons you've learned, if you feel strongly that there is purpose in terms of like you can take those lessons and make a career out of them, this is your confirmation to do that. To give a little example, that is exactly what I'm trying to do here with this tarot channel. I want to make this is me, part of me remembering what my purpose is, my spiritual purpose, my purpose in this life. What a beautiful piece of advice. Remember what your purpose is. Remember that you came to this earth as an immortal spiritual being, knowing that you were going to live a temporary human experience, choosing that for the richness and the abundance of spiritual and soul level lessons and evolution that exists in this realm. Remember that, and then remember that makes you 100% divine, 100% human. Christ consciousness. Be courageous, Pawan. Be courageous. Okay. Very lastly, I would like to get you an angel message. This is one of my favorite decks ever. And I want to get some guidance from the angels for my group courageous, please, angels. My group courageous, please, angels. No message, no guidance. Oof. Okay, we got two again. Oh, wait, three. Okay. Perfect. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, Azrael. He came out in the readings on Instagram this week, so yeah, he's helping you, or well, through change and transition, which, yeah, makes a lot of sense. So the angels are, their messages are starting with balance. Thank you, angels, for bringing balance into my life. This feels very straightforward. The angels are encouraging you, advising you, giving you guidance to maybe, approach these things very, uh, in a very balanced way. So, like, one thing I was picking up on earlier is, me getting really excited and talking way too fast and like rambling and like, of course there's going to be excitement to all of this, and you need to be excited, you need to like dive into that, but don't let that control your actions. Don't let that excitement control your actions. Like, take inspired action with calculated thought. Bring that balance into this courage. Then the angels have a little message from Archangel Jophiel, um, with honor your beauty. Know that you are deserving and worthy and loved and needed and beautiful, gorgeous, just as you are right here, right now, listening to me ramble. You are beautiful, you are amazing, you are a divine gift, and there is reason for your being on earth. Most 100%, most assuredly. There might also be a message of self care if there's something that you've been wanting to do for a while. Maybe go get a manicure, maybe go get your hair done, get a massage, something to pour back into yourself, whatever that looks like for you. I would stay away though from, indulging in maybe, uh, little treats. Um, Stay away from overindulging, is what I'm hearing. Again, balance, balance, balance. Okay. And then your last card and your last angel message is study and learning. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. Okay. Um, like with this card, I know that you have learned so much, like lesson in love, learning, study and learning. I want to encourage you to find a way to, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? To get to get that learning, to get that knowledge out of you. Like, you've put in so much. Now it's time to like put out. One example again would be, me doing this tarot reading. Spent very long time studying and loving and working with and doing tarot, and now, you know I want to put it out there, put it back there, give back, and I feel like you're being encouraged to do just that. My lovely group courageous pile one, thank you for being my guinea pigs. First of all, thank you for being my first first YouTube tarot reading listeners, watchers, viewers. I I relate and resonate so much with this group, and I wish you the strength to know that you can do it. I wish you the wisdom to know that you have done it, and I wish you courage. Continue doing you, and I hope that your little wish comes true. Um, I will be blowing out the candle on your behalf now, to make the wish. So maybe if you just want to keep your wish in your mind's eye again, and blow out the candle with. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much, File 1, and I'll see you soon. Hello, File 2. I hope that you are doing very well. Before I start, you have probably noticed that it looks completely different than the start of the reading, the start of the video. That is because it's the day after the day that I actually started filming, and that is because after I filmed all the piles last night and I went to edit and upload the video, I realized that your part of the video did not have any audio. Um, so why that happened, I think, is because before I filmed Pile 2 yesterday, I felt called to take a little break in between the piles, and I was, just like checking back in with myself. I was a little nervous, still am a little nervous. It's all very new to me, all of this, and so when I came back to continue filming, I had forgotten to turn on my microphone. So I spent some time thinking about that because I was quite disappointed. Um, not only in myself, for the human error of it, but also, of just, you always, sometimes, I shouldn't say always, we don't catastrophize, but sometimes when things don't go our way, like immediately, it can feel disheartening. It can feel really demoralizing, demotivating, and um, yeah, I feel like the message in all of this for your pile is perhaps there is something that is going to happen, needs to happen. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen, and you can feel it, and you're getting these restless energies coming your way of like, when is it coming? And like, there's so much I need to do, or you know, you're just feeling almost overwhelmed by the amount of action or the amount of events around you. And there's a very, very strong message of taking the time to care for yourself first. First and foremost, I'm hearing whatever needs to be done, whatever needs to happen, it will happen when it's supposed to happen. The divine is orchestrating that. The divine is handling that. You are being asked to manage you. So listen to your body. Take breaks if you need to take breaks. Eat when you need to eat. Feel like you're hungry. Drink water. Stay hydrated. Look after your physical vessel in the best way possible, and leave the things that are out of your control um, to the universe. And I'm laughing because I feel like I'm talking to myself. So apologies for that, but sometimes these things happen, and I believe that everything happens for a reason. Sometimes that reason is human error, but I also believe that there is meaning to it, and purpose to it, and significance to it. So I feel like what happened told us to take care of you first. What needs to happen, the responsibilities that you feel are, overwhelming you, the things. I feel like you'll know what I'm talking about if this resonates with you. That will take care of itself. You have to take care of you. Okay, so let's start. Today we have the Tarot of the Divine tarot deck for you, and then we also have this I am passionate affirmation. And I'm drawn to the fact that there this is blue, like it happens to be blue, and the color blue is associated with the throat chakra. You might feel like you can't get your words out. You might feel like you're ineloquent in conversation at the moment, but know that there's purpose to that, is what I'm hearing. Like, and you might be thinking about like, what purpose could there be in me being ineloquent, or struggling, falling over my words, but I promise you the other person, let me put it like this, there are so many other dynamics at play in just a conversation, apart from your words and the way you're expressing yourself. um the right ones will get it. You know, the good eggs will understand. Then we have your tea light candle. And so the message with the tea light candle, this is obviously a new one because I mean I did the whole reading yesterday or last night, but um, the tea light candle, when I was preparing the piles, I noticed that all the candles, their wicks fell, or like the candle fell in such a way that um, it looked to me as if each wick was pointing to an hour on the clock, and yours was 4 o'clock. So 4 o'clock could be significant, AM, PM. That would obviously depend on your situation and your circumstances, but 4 o'clock on the clock might be very significant. So just keep that in mind. And then with this candle, I would like to invite you to make a wish with me now. I will count us down, light the candle, and we can make a wish together. And your wish will be set right here for the duration of your reading. And then at the moment, like, we can either blow it out or together at the end of the video, or I could leave it burning, but I'm gonna leave that decision up to spirit. Oh, I nearly blew it down. I'll leave that decision up to spirit and see how the reading goes. Pile one, we blew it out, and pile three, we did not. So, and then your pile yesterday, I also didn't. So uh, let's see what happens. Okay, so I would like to invite you now to stabilize, visualize your wish in your mind's eye, and then I will count us down and light the candle. Okay, so I'll just give you a moment, pause the video if you need to. If you feel like you need some more time, you can do that now. I'm gonna go ahead and start the countdown. So, 3, 2, 1. Okay, beautiful, strong flame. Your wish is right there. Um, see. So I'm feeling called to just tell you guys a little about what came through in yesterday's reading, and the main message of the reading was um, that someone from your past, and this was like someone from your childhood, uh, or someone from a very long time ago, will be um, re-entering your life. If it's not a specific person, it might be a new form of an old experience, or it could be someone completely new, and it feels like you guys know them from a previous lifetime. So the message was about this beautiful reconciliation within yourself or within your external world, and also how to be receptive to that. The other message, main message that came through yesterday for Pal 2 was that, um, you know, sometimes when you've been fighting for as long as I feel like you guys have, Pal 2, my Pal 2s have, it's difficult to put down that warrior mentality and then be receptive to something else, because you know you've been strong, you've been fighting so long, so you find new things to fight, you know. But spirit was asking to be aware of that, acknowledge it, and work with that, work with that, uh, and not apologies, the some channeled messages are coming through for you guys, so I'm becoming a little distracted, but yeah, so just asking you to be aware of that and to be receptive to the goodness of life now that the war is over. Okay, so today we're going to look at how the full moon is impacting you, like what is significant about this full moon for you. And then just before I start, this is a completely new deck. Like you guys, the reading we did I did for you guys yesterday, for Pelty yesterday was the first time of me using the deck. Wow, I'm really struggling to speak, so I apologize for that. But I can feel like it's not my energy. Okay. Okay, Spirit. What is this full moon? Why is this full moon impactful for my blood twos? My how passionates. Why is this full moon significant for my blood twos? Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups and the Five of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Why is this full moon significant for my blood twos? Okay, beautiful. So we have all 5 cards. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So yeah, I got this deck like literally yesterday around 4 p.m., which was funny because of the message with the 4 o'clock being important. And there might be a Japanese connection to you, the viewer, or to your person, because there is definitely a relationship, a connection being spoken about here with the Ten of Cups being at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so when we speak about, as tarot readers speak about the bottom of the deck energy, it's kind of, this card represents the theme, the context, the overall energies of the cards that that are on the table, which go a little deeper, if I'm expressing myself correctly there. So within the context of the Ten of Cups, the rest of the cards are right, or at the very least, this is how I read as a reader. And so there may be a Japanese connection. The tarot of the divine is inspired by deities, folklore, and fairy tales from around the world, first of all, and it's created by Yoshitani. So um, I love it. It's beautiful. Yesterday's reading was so impactful and powerful with these cards. But again, there's this message of putting yourself first, of making sure you're okay, of making sure um, you are taken care of. And I guess, with passionate being here, I'm just drawn to that now. Um, a big part of us loving ourselves and caring for ourselves, a big part of that, like, bleeds directly into our passions, because the more you love yourself, the more you're gonna follow your passions. But yeah, okay. So usually I read from left to right, the tarot, and I read it as a little story. But today, Spirit is guiding me to the right here in the middle, to start right here. And this is, we're starting with this King of Cups, which this dragon is just beautiful, like sea dragon, with this cup and this pearl in front of him. And he looks like he is absolutely ready to guard and protect that pearl. That's beautiful. I can only help but see the 2 crabs here, or can't help but see the 2 crabs here at the bottom. Crabs, in my mind, are a sign of abundance, a sign of nurturing, with Cancer being the astrological sign associated with crabs. I cannot speak in this. I feel. What is this feeling? I feel so stunned, like stunned I can't speak. That's what I'm hearing. Anyway, I'm being called to read the King of Cups and, like, from a guidebook, and see what the message is there. Okay, so it says the boy and the dragon pearl. It's a Chinese legend, and it says the King of Cups was once a little boy, but has matured into a powerful dragon. He is kind but fiercely protective of those he loves. He is connected to the deep, dark waters of the subconscious. He possesses great patience and wisdom. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so oopsie. Um, a few messages coming through with this King of Cups. First of all, you might feel like recently something catapulted you into an emotional maturity that I feel like you weren't even sure you had reached yet. Like, I feel like you're surprising yourself with your emotional maturity, your emotional intelligence. And with that intelligence comes this, like, again, that warrior energy of, I am ready to protect what, apologies, my throat chakra, and my communication is struggling in this pile. So just be aware of that, I guess, is the message with that. But that warrior mentality of, I'm ready to protect what needs to be protected, I am ready to guard what needs to be guarded, because I realize that only things worth guarding will need to be guarded. So I'm going to see the value of this pearl. I'm going to see the value of this Ace of Cups, this new beginning in my emotional world, this new beginning in love, perhaps, if that resonates. Like, I'm going to see the value of that, and I'm going to protect it, and I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to kind of surprise myself with where this leads me. I'm just going to follow what this new beginning is bringing into my life. There's another message of, um not not I'm hearing not backing down, like not backing down when others might be um against this idea of yours, like against this new beginning of yours. I always say those people who, when you come with them to a boundary, immediately reject it or are affronted by it or offended by it, like those are that's actually a sign of, like, I need to be a little more cautious with this person, because no one who wasn't anyone who was benefiting from you not having boundaries before, yeah, will be bothered when you have them. So they were, whether it was conscious or subconscious, taking advantage of your lack of boundaries. And so there's this message of being firm with what you know in your heart that you are passionate about. I'm just being drawn back to this. I'm passionate. Like, what are you passionate about? And are you willing to protect it and value it and see it for what it's worth? Because there's an incredible, incredible, loving, beautifully balanced new beginning waiting for you if you are capable, willing to do this. And why I'm saying this is because of the cards right next to, um, this King of Cups, So we have the Five of Wands and the Two of Swords. And so the Two of Swords is this feeling of being caught at a crossroads. You're stuck. There's something that you don't know, or a piece of information that you need to make this decision. She's like she's stuck between these two swords, and the fire is raging around her. So it's it's time to decide. But oh, and like Hydra, I think it's Hydra, is in the background. But it's time to decide. But she there's one thing she needs, and I'm feeling like, with her eyes being closed and her third eye being emphasized, she knows that the answer of which sword to use to fight this situation will come at the most divine time. But until that moment, she is she is stuck. She's stuck. And then also we have this energy of competition, of fighting within you. This kind of back and forth conflict and conflicting energy within you. And although I feel like you have risen above these energies, like this feeling stuck, this indecision, this conflict, this like competition within you, this tug of war within you. I'm hearing, like, even though I feel like you have kind of, to some extent, some degree, risen above that, matured above that, of course that's still going to be there. I mean, you're only human, you know, like, things scare you, things are going to make you hesitate, things are going to make you feel apprehensive. I completely understand that. But the message is to keep working from this space, this king dragon energy, like working from this space where you know what you value and you go for it and you protect what your heart is passionate about and what your heart desires. Then we get to the eight of cups, sorry, ace of cups, eight of cups. The eight of cups is about walking away. It's about leaving something behind that, yes, was fulfilling and yes, was good for you, but it has served its purpose, is what I'm hearing. And you're walking away with this passion of yours. That wand in her hand is being emphasized. You are walking away with this passion in hand and making sure that, you know, regardless of this abundant love that you've experienced, that you get exactly what it is. Apologies, something, my throat is gurgling. I'm so sorry. You're walking away with this passion in hand, you know, into this desert, away from the water, into the desert, into the unknown. But it's because you know that through this desert, if you could just get on the other side of this desert, your Nine of Cups awaits. And Nine of Cups is the card of happiness, of wish fulfillment, and your heart desires just being right there for your taking. And then your last cap card is this Four of Cups. And Four of Cups, although I'm being asked to read the guidebook, the Four of Cups represents this discontentment, disappointment. Um, in this card, like, as you can see, the three cups here, which are usually the cups that in the Four of Cups are, you know, the center of the attention. Like, they're so ornate, they're gold and like jewels, bejeweled and all of that. And then the cup that this figure is not looking at, not noticing, is this really, um, what's the word? Not mundane, but like really average, mundane, I'm guessing, like simple, plain cup with this bird. And the Ace of Cups in tarot represents this new emotional beginning. So the message here is, the further away you walk from, I want to say, fool's gold. The further away you walk from fool's gold, the closer you will get to this beautiful pearl right here. This pearl, this desire in your heart, this wish in you, this passion that lives within you. Because this passion wouldn't be anything resembling fool's gold. This is the real deal. This Ace of Cups. This Ace of Cups. This Ace of Cups that might look mundane, might look, um, I mean, not as attractive in as these three cups. You know, like not as ornate, not as, I want to say, opulent, but this is the authentic one. It has a message for you. It wants to take you higher. It's divided. It is divinely guided. Um, yeah. So just to recap before we go on with your oracle messages, pile two. Excuse me. You have matured. That is for sure. You have matured above this internal conflict, you have matured above this stuckness in your mental world. You, even though there's crises going on around you, you remain peaceful, you remain still, you remain in tune with the divine and in tune with your intuition, knowing that the right answer will come at the right time. You've mastered these energies, these very, almost want to say, slippery slope energies that can take anyone quite down, quite far down. And the message is, the further you feed this dragon, this beautiful passion within you, this beautiful maturing that has occurred within you, the more you feed that, the further away you're walking from Fool's Gold, and the closer you are getting to this Ten of Cups. Okay, so I am being called to read for the Four of Cups, the booklet. Let's see. Four of Cups. There we go. Okay, so it's called The Nightingale, and it's a Danish folktale. The Four of Cups represents romanticizing bad choices while ignoring the good alternatives before you. It is coveting what is superficially better, in quotation marks, neglecting a plain nightingale who can sing away death. That is incredible. Yeah, so the further away you move from Fool's Gold, superficially better things, the closer you move to true love, to higher love. I'm very intrigued by this Ten of Cups. You see this family, and then you see these mer people. Why are they watching the family? I'm definitely being asked to read that. Maybe you and your family are in the public eye. Could that be something? Let's see. Julnar the Seaborn. It's an Arabic folk tale, and it says the Ten of Cups represents true emotional and spiritual fulfillment. After many hard trials, Julnar finds a happy, loving husband and has a child. Her brother rises from the sea, which often represents the subconscious, to congratulate her and celebrate her new found life. Wow, okay. Found family is one of the key words. Yes, pile two, the more you mature and the more you work on yourself and work on, I want to say, like, these anxieties and like these limiting beliefs that you carry within yourselves, about what you're capable of, what you're worthy of. Like, the more you work through those lies and shine the light of truth on them, the closer you are getting to this beautiful, beautiful, happy ending. Having a family, in whatever form that takes for you, having people who celebrate that with you, having people who are happy that you're happy. You're very loved, pile two. Very, very, very loved. Okay, so let's move on to your oracle card. So first of all, I would like to see what this full moon is uh, activating within my pile two spirit, please. What is this full moon activating in my pile twos? A new chapter. How synchronistic. Okay, and at the bottom of that deck we have strength with this tiger and the number 30. 30 might be important, might be a birthday or an age, or just a day in the month. I don't know, but 30 might be significant. I'm just hearing like 3 is the number of collaboration, and 0 is the god force, so you are definitely collaborating with spirit, and they are definitely supporting you, surrounding you, helping you. Then we have this beautiful card. What this full moon is activating within you is this new chapter, this opening of a portal, I want to say, like moving into a completely different form, way of living, of being for you. Excuse me. Apologies for that sneeze. I tried to cover the mic. Don't know what that was. Okay, wait. I have this thing that if I sneeze 3 times, I make a wish. So perhaps this was a wish that you made, that this portal could open for you. Let's read what it says in the guidebook. A lot of blues for you, pile 2. So your throat chakra might need a little TLC. Perhaps there's some communication that you need to get off your chest, some things that you need to say. The advice there is just to say it. Knees buckling, legs shaking, say it. You know, I think so many times we hope and pray and wish for people to know what we need and want from them, but the truth is we can't know. We are not mind readers, so you are encouraged to speak your truth well too. Let's see. Ugh, this is the wrong book. Okay. Let's see what this new chapter means, this card. Okay. You're being nudged to move forward. Take that next step. A new adventure awaits. Inner change and transformation has been occurring within you. Your soul now yearns to take that next step. A leap of faith into the unknown. Yeah, okay. Into the unknown. A new chapter waits with new opportunities and adventures. Your heart has been nudging you forward for some time now, but the cautious mind has kept you at bay. Yeah, the cautious mind has kept you at bay. Don't let fears of the unknown hold you back in a place that offers no growth. Yeah, again with this Eight of Cups energy. More than anything, your soul longs to grow and evolve. Staying where you are does not give you room to soar to new heights of spiritual awareness and full consciousness. This part of the journey can be quite difficult, not only for you but those around you. Go through the process. Go through the process, honor your feelings and the feelings of those involved, but don't stay in this state of discontent. Honor this period, but move through it with courage, strength, and determination. Breathe deep and release all fears, doubts, and concerns. Follow your heart. Listen to your intuition and guidance. Believe in yourself. Yeah, follow your heart. Listen to your intuition and guidance. Believe in yourself. This is also the King of Cups being the king, the ruler of the Cups energy, which is emotional energy. That masculine energy is really intuitive and really tuned in with the divine. So that's you. Like that is really you. If you're not feeling like that at the moment, first of all, make sure that you're not just being distracted from the truth by everyday type of things. Meditate, get back to center, ground yourself. But if you truly don't feel like you've emerged into this King of Cups energy just yet, like that's on its way then, like you're getting there. But I truly believe that with this being the full moon reading, it's already in your consciousness, already in your experience. Don't trouble yourself with the opinions and expectations of others. Yes, this is your life and you know what is truly best for you. Although you can't see it, your next chapter brings wondrous lessons for growth that is needed for your soul. Be true to yourself always and trust that Spirit will guide your way. Take some time out and reflect on nature's wisdom to guide you through this period. Rest assured that smooth roads are ahead. Then this little prayer that you can say says, Great Spirit, guide me through this transition and give me the courage to make the choices that will help my soul to grow. Associated chakras with this card is the solar plexus and the heart chakra. What can I say, Pal 2? That is just confirmation of what nearly dropped the cards. Confirmation of what we already saw in the rest of the reading. So, your second to last card will be this card of guidance from your higher self. This deck speaks of God, but of course you can just alternate that word with whichever higher power you believe in. Let's see. Spirit, what is your guidance for pile 2? Okay. Okay, so first we have, in my defenselessness, my safety lies. With this message, it is not danger that comes when defenses are laid down. It is safety, it is peace, it is joy, and it is God. So, Baltu, yeah, this kind of touches upon that warrior energy that came out in your audio list reading. Um, know when to put down your defenses. I know that's difficult. Like there are so many sneaky energies in modern day life, you know, especially with social media being a thing and all of that. But you are protected. Trust that. Trust that you would never let yourself go into an opportunity or an experience that was not for the best of you, the highest good of you. Apologies. It is not danger that comes when the defenses are laid down. It is safety, it is peace, it is joy, and it is God. Following piece of advice, God goes with me wherever I go. Yeah, trust that you are leading yourself to places that are even better than what you can imagine now. You will never put yourself in danger again like you did. You will never put yourself in danger the way you have, because God is with you, because you are God. I truly believe that we are 100% human and 100% divine, because I believe that we are all immortal spiritual beings living a temporary human experience. And once you click that you are both human, both human and divine at the same time, that's where your magic lies. There is no time, no place, no state where God is absent. There is nothing to be feared. Yes, my pal too. I get the anxiety. I get the anxiety though, but it's lies. It's just man-made matrix lies, you know, illusions that also have their purpose. There's purpose to everything. But you are safe. I am affected only by my thoughts. Seek not to change the world, but to change your mind about the world. What you see reflects your thinking, and your thinking but reflects your choice of what you want to see. Yeah, I'll do that justice. Seek not to change the world, but to choose to change your mind about the world. What you see reflects your thinking, and your thinking but reflects your choice of what you want to see. So, my dear Paltus, if you are gonna see fear and hate and indifference and discontentment and evil wherever you look, if you're gonna look for that, that's what you're gonna see, that's what you're gonna find. But if you can make that perception shift, and I think you have, like, I think this is the well, just confirming that you've done this, like you've been through this journey. You've learned how to shift your perspective and to see with your soul's eye, with your spirit's eyes, what I'm hearing, with your higher self's eyes. You gotta you got a handle on your thoughts, and you got a handle on your fears. And you're being rewarded for that if you are willing to continue building on this beautiful maturing, this if you are willing to open yourself up for this opportunity is also what I'm hearing. So your last card that I would like to get for you is a message from the angels, guidance from the angels for you for this full moon. And let's see, angels, what is okay? Count your blessings. My pile twos. Yes, okay, that's very straightforward. If you are gonna look for things to be grateful for, things that make you feel loved, things that make you feel valued, things that make you feel inspired, that is what you're gonna find. That is what you are encouraged to continue doing now. I know it can be difficult and it's so much easier said than done, but Sometimes it is as simple as sitting down with a pen and paper and writing yourself a note or a letter, or even just listing things that you are grateful for, because that tricks our minds, like our minds love to trick us, like, and there's purpose to that all, but you can also manipulate your own mind, to be on the lookout for things to be grateful, to be on the lookout for things that make you passionate. And I really honestly, I'm so proud of you for going as deep as you have, because not a lot of people are willing to do that. But this beautiful, fearless dragon energy that comes with yours is what is beautiful about you. I want to say, pal, too, you are the warrior group, which makes a lot of sense with I am passionate. And if you have been through things that you don't really talk about, or even if you do talk about them, I talk about my things all the time. I feel for you and I see you and I love you. And you are welcome here. But anyway, that was your reading for today, pal 2. Thank you so much. Again, apologies for uh, the human error in yesterday's message. It was very beautiful, but I think this one is the one that ultimately had to come through, of course. Things happen exactly the way they're supposed to. So I want to take your candle now, and I feel like we should blow it out together. So I'm going to count down, and we can blow out your candle together for your little wish, okay? So, three, two, one. Thank you so much, Baltu, and I hope you have a great rest of the day or night whenever you're watching. See you soon. Okay, hi, Pile 3, my I Am Confident group. Welcome. We've had some really good readings thus far. I had to take a little break between Pals 1 and 2 to drink some water, get a cough drop. I don't know, I have this little frog in my throat. So I apologize in advance if that's bothersome through the reading, but I'm trying not to cough too much on camera, or, you know, have that be bothersome. So just wanted to tell you that. And then I felt like I had to like tidy up my workspace um, before I started this reading, which I found very interesting. Maybe you feel like, in order to move forward to something, in order to like get to something, you need to maybe spring clean, which I know it's autumn in the northern hemisphere, but spring cleaning in the southern hemisphere, um it is spring has sprung in the south. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe you want to tidy up. Maybe there are some things that are asking for you to look at them and see whether or not they are still serving you, whether or not it is time to let them go or have them come with you. That's always obviously also an option. But just, a little rearranging, a little tidying up, a little cleaning. Then um, I whilst I was preparing the piles, the candles came out, and like their little wicks looked like time on the clock, and so I couldn't help but notice that, and it looks like your time would then be 8 p.m. 8 p.m. 8 a.m. Maybe it will be p.m. seeing as that slip came through, but yeah, we have that. I'm gonna put that right here. We're gonna do a little something with that in a moment. But then we have your affirmation, which is I am confident. So I'm confident. That will be right here um, for the duration of your reading. And yeah, I am confident. I hope you feel confident. It's good that you are confident. You deserve to feel confident. You are worthy. You are needed. And yeah, have confidence in that. And then we have the Shadowscapes Tarot, which is one of my favorite decks. um, it has a very special meaning to me, and I kind of feel like um, yeah, it brings a very beautiful energy to your reading. It brings a very ethereal energy to your reading. So perhaps you uh, resonate with that type of energy. You know, perhaps you are a more of an ethereal being. The deck has a lot of fairies in them and elves. You know, woodland creatures. Um, so perhaps that's more your aesthetic, more your vibe, which I can completely understand why you're confident then, living so close to nature, you know, having that nature, that ethereal vibe coming through, natural vibe coming through. Okay, now with this tea light candle, I would like to invite you to make a little wish with me. Okay, so I will be counting down. I want you to visualize your wish, stabilize it in your mind's eye, and then I'll be counting down and we will be making a wish together as I light the candle. And that will also be right here for the remainder of your reading. Um, and uh, we can either blow it out at the end of the reading, or I can let it burn out. I'm gonna let Spirit decide on that one, because in the first group we blew the candle out. In the second group it's still burning behind the scenes off camera. But okay, without further ado, please get your wish in your mind, visualize it, stabilize it, hold it, and then I will light it for us. 3, 2, 1. Okay, yeah, that took flame quite well. Sorry if that bumped the candle out of the frame. That lit quite well. I struggled with the first one. Your wish is protected. There's a message coming through of don't let the outcome of this wish influence your confidence. That's a big one. Are you confident enough? If this doesn't work out, are you confident enough to detach from this wish and the outcome of this wish? Okay. So, my lovely pile threes, my confident group. Let's see. What is this full moon? Why? How is this full moon significant or impactful on your experience or your experience? Spirit, please tell us, why is this full moon significant for my pile number threes? Okay, we have the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, the Queen of Cups, beautiful Queen of Cups. That's the ethereal energy we were picking up on. And then Lost card, please, Spirit. Why is this full moon significant for my pile three? Oh, you got two. Okay, beautiful. Okay, let's see. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so bottom of the deck, that type of energy just means, you know, it kind of gives like a theme to the rest of the cards. So within the context of the Five of Pentacles, we read the cards that came out. So the Five of Pentacles is all about lack. It is all about um, you know, feeling out in the cold. In the Rider Waite, the original tarot deck, you see um, these two figures locked outside a church, much like this one, but this woman, this fairy, she is this feminine. She is in despair. She has this one wish, this one opportunity that she longs for, that she yearns for, that she feels like is just outside of her reach. that is bringing her in this thorny, despair energy. So the card is about lack, it is about not having the thing that you want right here in the present moment with you, like in the physical. There's a sense and a message coming through of waiting on a manifestation, waiting on something, okay? And while you're waiting, this despair comes through. And I cracked my knuckles as I said waiting. So perhaps you're becoming a little impatient. I mean, I get it. I am. I had to try very hard. I had to learn very hard to become a patient person. Not with others, mostly with myself. So maybe you struggle with that as well. But it's a lesson I had to learn. So let's get started here. Let's start with your reading. The Seven of Cups, okay? The Seven of Cups is a card of overwhelm, confusion, not kind of knowing where to go, what to do. In this card, it is depicted as this couple, friends, two people, wanting to reach kind of like this floating tree island in the sky. So there's no way that they can see how to get there, but they know that they want to get there. He has this map out, she's pointing at it, and they're just trying to figure out how to get there. The Seven of Cups also brings this message of the emotional confusion that you are currently experiencing is divinely guided with the seven being present. The seven is the spiritual number, and it speaks to using that confusion, using that emotional uncertainty to go deeper within, like wherever, whichever aspect of your life you are feeling emotionally confused about, like that is where you need to dive in. I'm like literally seeing you dive in into the waters of yourself, into the ocean of yourself. Because once you dive in there into the waters, you will reach the place where you feel stuck. You will reach where, like, I'm hearing like the knot in the cable, which, like, when you have um a rope, or a garden hose or whatever, and like you're watering, let's go with the water hose, garden hose, like you're watering your garden, and all of a sudden, like, there's no more water coming out of the hose, and like you look back and it's like folded in on itself and like blocked itself off. Like, that's the energy that's coming through. As soon as you dive into yourself, into those emotions, into what is making you feel so uncertain and confused, as soon as you do that, you find that, and you are able to very lovingly guide yourself out from behind, or out from between the swords and the thorns and the pain and the hurt and the hardship, by listening to your heart. Okay, so my apologies. With the hummingbird here, there is a message, two messages coming through. Like, the first one is, um, listen to your heart. Like, the answers, the way forward is there. Dive deep into yourself. Like, it's yourself. Like, don't be scared. It's just you. um, like, I'm hearing, like, it's just you. Like, there's nothing to be scared of. You know the worst parts of you. You know the best parts of you. Like, dive into them. Like, get there, be there, work through there, light them up, because as soon as you do, you're cleaning up. Um, just like in the beginning, like tidying up that room in the house of your heart. And as soon as you do, the liberation and the freedom that comes with that is just indescribable. You know, being able to put that behind you, being able to move forward unencumbered by whatever it is that brought so much confusion, because you have your answers. As a tarot reader, I can only give you that much. Like, I can only tell you what's on the cards and what I'm channeling from spirit, but at the end of the day, your intuition, your inherent guidance, your spirit will lead you where you need to be and where you need to go. And no one can take that power away from you. However, I do feel like this has already happened. Like moving from this confusion, the stuckness. Perhaps, your physical experience hasn't caught up yet with what you're feeling inside, like what you're intuitively knowing is happening, the changes that have occurred within you. Perhaps your physical reality hasn't caught up with that yet, but that is what is happening now. With the Wheel of Fortune, you have not only completed a cycle within yourself and within your life and within your soul contract, but this ending is now inviting in a new beginning that is so fortunate, that is so divinely guided, that is just so abundant. Okay, first of all, you are very, very spiritually protected. Very spiritually protected. There's an innocence about you, an innocence about your um, the way you carry yourself, the way you go about life, that is highly regarded in the spiritual realm. Um, I feel like cracking my entire body. So maybe you're tired, maybe it's time to you need to move around a little bit, move your body, get the blood flowing. But yeah, okay, so to recap, you've made this progress, and now the next steps are happening because of the progress you've made, because of how you have, like, how deeply you've gone within yourself, how deeply you've met yourself. You are being rewarded for that. Not only in this newfound confidence that you have, but like in the physical, like, apologies, my throat is gurgling. Um, I would not be surprised if like you're currently going through major life transitions, like moving someplace or the end of a relationship, perhaps, whether that be platonic, familial, or romantic. But whatever shifts or changes are happening in your life at the moment, please know that they are destined. Please know that they are divinely guided. Um, and the outcome of those changes will be this beautiful Queen of Cups energy. Like I said, some of you might feel like you're already here, like you've experienced these changes, you've experienced these shifts. Others of you might feel like you're growing into this, but this is that ethereal energy I was picking up on. The Queen of Cups is incredibly intuitive. Like, she literally lives underwater. Is she's at home in her emotions. She understands them, she knows how to use them in her favor. And there's a sense of nurturing that comes along with this. But what makes it special is this is nurturing towards yourself. That's beautiful. Like, perhaps this entire journey is talking about a journey of self-love, like loving yourself to a deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. I'm just hearing deeper, deeper level. And because of that, you have now emerged this confident, abundant, ethereal being. What a beautiful energy, File 3. What a beautiful energy. And okay, from this energy, from the space that you are in, or soon to be in, you will know exactly how to move forward in a very real, very tangible way. With the Knight of Pentacles, like, it is our slowest moving knight in tarot, but he is the only knight that will cross the finish line. So the message here is slow and steady. Continue on your path, slow and steady. Continue to dive deeper in yourself. Continue to work on yourself. Continue to take this road less traveled and do it well. You are well on your way pile 3, well on your way. With the dragon here, I do want to say, like, call upon dragons. If that is something that resonates with you, like, dragons are important. Dragon energy, dragon spirit might be important to you. Your path will be lit for you. You will know exactly where to go and exactly what to do. And I'm hearing like you don't even really have to think about it. Why? Because you started to trust yourself. By loving yourself, you started to trust yourself. I'm telling you, self love is so important. Self love leads to other love, in my opinion. Okay, your very last card is the Tower card, and that's usually a very scary card. People usually don't feel very comfortable when it comes out, but with this Five of Pentacles energy being here, and the physical realm perhaps being the only realm where this transformation hasn't fully rooted, hasn't manifested, this is what that this is what this Tower card is representing. There will be a moment where this lack, this feeling out in the cold, feeling forgotten, feeling like, I put in all this work and I'm doing all this work and I'm like trying, I'm really, really trying, and like I'm so burned out. Like, when is it coming? It's coming now. This full moon is bringing you a surprise that is gonna blow your mind, is what I'm hearing. Also, it is very like this is from the divine, like the surprise. I want to get more. Please tell me more about the Tower moment. Okay. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords and the Four of Swords coming out as clarification for the Tower. Okay, yes, absolutely. There's no reason for you to be fearful of this Tower moment because it is bringing you into calmer, better, smoother circumstances, experiences. And you can sleep, you can rest assured, you can sleep well at night knowing that you are taken care of, knowing your truth, knowing that you are worthy, needed, valued, just as you are right here in this moment. Trust your intuition, pile 3. It's leading you someplace really, really beautiful. And if ever you have any anxiety with this Three of Swords, like piercing his head, like anxieties, worries, like I would invite you to make a ritual of giving that to spirit. Whatever that means for you. Make a ritual of that. But regardless, you have cycled out of confusion, out of feeling stuck, out of feeling like you're not in control of yourself, like someone else is in control of you. You've cycled out of that because you have stepped into self love, you have stepped into your own power by loving yourself, because you started trusting yourself again. You started trusting your intuition again. Oh my, this is so beautiful. And you're being rewarded for it. The two major arcana cards on the table is the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a surprise, and it's really good. To make it very, very clear, abundantly clear. Okay. So pile 3, I'm gonna pull you your oracle cards now, and I really feel like blowing out your candle later, so I hope to remember. I hope I remember to do that. Sometimes I get so carried away by spirit. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna ask, what is this full moon activating within you with these cosmic activation cards? Okay, so what is this full moon activating in pile 3, sir? What is this full moon activating in pile 3? Celestial teacher, beautiful energy. Okay, so the celestial teacher is all about like taking what you've learned and giving back by teaching others. So You might feel called to really, like amongst your friends or family, or if you have any sort of platform, you might feel like sharing your journey to some extent, whatever degree, um, your self love journey. Okay, so I'm going to read this one, and it is number 7. And it says, you are a spiritual being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. Yes, yes, like this entire journey. You have so much to teach us. This card represents your ability to manifest a reality of your own choosing. You have come a long way, and this world of manifestation that you now find yourself in reflects the wisdom, insight, and clarity you have reached and embraced so far. If you have drawn this card, Spirit is encouraging you to share this wisdom with the world. Unlimited power, light, and sacred knowledge flows through you, for your heart is open and your mind is clear. Yes, you opened yourself up again. What a beautiful energy. I'm so, so, so proud of you, Pile 3. Unlimited power, light, and sacred knowledge flows through you, for your heart is open and your mind is clear. Trust in your abilities as a teacher, for you have a strong connection to the universal energies of love. Allow Divine Spirit to speak through you and trust in this process. Apologies, and trust in this process that is unfolding. Trust yourself and trust in what you know. Let go of any doubts or inhibitions that keep you from taking that next step. By not embracing and sharing the wisdom you hold, you deny the world the opportunity to experience your unique healing light. Many gravitate towards radiant souls who stand empowered. You are a natural teacher, dear one, with natural counseling skills. By speaking your truth and sharing the lessons you have learned, you inspire others to find the courage within them to do the same. Yes, Valtteri, like whatever this journey is that you have been on, I feel strongly like self love, you know, healing after trauma is also coming through. I'm so sorry if that is you, if that resonates with you. But I want you to know, like, on a big, deep, spiritual, intuitive level, you have cycled out, I don't want to say out of trauma because I'm a firm believer that some things stick with you for life. You just get stronger. It doesn't get lighter, you just get stronger. But whatever this is, well, 3, by speaking your truth and sharing the lessons you have learned, you inspire others to find the courage within them to do the same. Absolutely. Your own unique celestial light, with the guidance of spirit, will bring much love, peace, and clarity to this planet. The increased awareness and light that you have gained is an invaluable resource that will inspire many. Release all doubts and hesitation. Yeah, with this Four of Swords. Be the divine soul you came here to be. Be the light, love, peace, and stillness that this world seeks. How beautiful. Be the light, love, peace, and stillness that this world seeks. And that is this card. Light, love, peace, and stillness. And this is you in the arms of spirit, knowing your truth, regardless of your logical mind, regardless of your rational mind and the concerns and worries it brings you. Regardless of that, you know your truth and you remain calm, peaceful, loving, light, still. Beautiful energy, spirit. Spirit. Well, yeah, spirit. File 3. Okay. Your affirmation. I'm confident. What a coincidence. Oh, well, there's no such thing. What a synchronicity. I'm confident. I'm confident as I embrace the teacher within me. And courage. I courageously share love, light, and peace with this world. I didn't do that justice because I was freaking out, so let me do that again. I am confident as I embrace the teacher within. I courageously share love, light, and peace with this world. The associated chakras are the heart, throat, third eye, and crown. Wow, okay, I can't make it any clearer than that, pile 3. I am confident. Now I am going to ask, God, the universe, your higher self, whichever higher power you believe in. Um, this deck speaks of God in terms of God, but however you believe, that is valid and true. As oh my goodness. Let me be still and listen to the truth. All three. Let me be still and listen to the truth. And the truth is that you are this beautiful, intuitive, loving, nurturing, kind, confident being. The celestial teacher come here incarnate to teach and heal not only yourself but others as well. Whoa, pile 3. You are the healers of this reading. How beautiful. Okay, so your guidance from your higher power. Let me be still and listen to the truth. Sit quietly and close your eyes. The light within you. Oh my, I'm gonna start crying. Um, the light within you is sufficient. It alone has power to give you the gift, has power to give the gift of sight to you. Exclude the outer world and let your thoughts fly to the peace within. They know the way. Sit quietly and close your eyes. The light within you is sufficient. It alone has power to give the gift of sight to you. Exclude the outer world and let your thoughts fly to the peace within. They know the way. All 3, amazing, amazing. Your lost card. I would like to ask the angels. Apologies, I'm running out of table. I'm gonna ask the angels for guidance for you. Angel. Oh, what? Oh, God, there's a lot. Yeah, power of prayer, miracle of prayer. Okay. We have Archangel Sandalphon with the miracle of prayer, and I feel called to read his message for you as well. So, miracle of prayer, miracle of prayer. The angels want you to know that the prayers you've sent to heaven have been heard. They are encouraging you not to ask for help, but to accept it. Oh, yes, to accept the help. Like, I. They send an answer to every prayer you send in their direction, and are encouraging you to fill your prayers with loving thoughts and gratitude. Instead of asking for specifics, thank the angels for guiding you to the best possible outcome for your highest good. You may be feeling that your prayers aren't being heard, but this isn't true. Your angels are encouraging you to shift your perceptions and see that prayer isn't about hoping the future delivers the answer, but knowing the answer is already here and coming to you now, here in this present moment. Archangel Sandalphon is drawing close to you at this time and is here to help you formulate your prayers to heaven in a positive and loving way so that you can get the best help from above. Pray and trust. Angels are always listening. Archangel Sandalphon is the master of song and the archangel who delivers our prayers to heaven. He is the angelic postman who ensures that our positive thoughts, prayers, and intentions are received by the divine. He has a copper aura and is the twin brother of Metatron, who, by the way, is at the bottom of the deck. What are the chances? Okay, Metatron. He has the powerful ability to help us connect with God and the angels. Archangel Sandalphon has the powerful ability to help us connect with God and the angels in a level headed and grounded way because he was once human. He knew so much that when it came to his passing, he ascended to heaven and was transformed into an archangel. You are blessed to receive his guidance. And his little prayer to connect is thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. Um, wow, Pulse Ring. And that, okay, so they're twin brothers, apparently. And um, I want to say like that clearing, cleaning, tidying up, that vibe we got earlier. Metatron came out and confirmed that for us. Because as you're cleaning your physical world, Metatron will be clearing your energetic field. Okay, of all these things that are ready to be put in the past and left there, so that you can move forward and be confident. My lovely pile threes, thank you so much for joining me today. That was an incredibly profound reading, in my opinion. I feel like we could have gone quite deep, but not wanting to keep you here all day, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I hope that you have a wonderful night or day whenever you're watching. And I'm sending you so much love. Bye.